Hello everyone, this is Harminder Suri, an ex-driving instructor, and today I'm going to show you the Oshawa G2 route. Now, Oshawa is a very good drive test center, and my pass rate has been 75% here. Like, I've taken only 4 or 5 people here, and I've had a good success rate here. So if you're thinking about doing your test here, you should be good, because the roads are not that busy for the G2 route. So this is where you would park your car. So this is the drive test center here. This is where you go to register for your test. When you come here, you want to park your car here. These are the spots, right? So don't park anywhere here in these spots, right? These spots here are numbered spots, and you want to park like this. I always tell my students to park the car like this facing forward so that you don't have to start by reversing, and that can make you nervous. So you wait here, and when the examiner comes, so you're going to go out this way. So you can't go to the left, you can only go to the right. So you're going to come out this way, and you go through here. Be very careful when you're coming out of the parking lot to make sure put your signals on, and look left and right. And here, this is the exit for the plaza, and you are going to turn right here on John Road. So at this stop sign. Now, one of my students failed here because there was a car coming from here. There's a bridge here, so the cars are coming really fast here. So there was a car coming, and they made a right turn in front of the car. So you don't want to make that mistake. So you creep up, you can see very clearly, and go when it is safe to make the turn. So you make a right turn here. Again, you'll have to make a little wider turn because there's a bike lane here. And I always tell my viewers, or I used to tell my students that whenever you turn, you want to look for a speed sign. So look for a speed sign, look for a speed sign. And let me see if I can find anything here. So here it is. This sign says 50 begins. So that means before this intersection, before the sign, it was all 40. So drive at 40 as soon as you come out of the drive test center, and get up to 50 from this sign. So a lot of people used to ask me, when is the right time to get up to 50? After the sign, try to get up to 50. You don't have to, be at 50 when you hit the sign. So don't think too much about it. Start accelerating once you pass the sign. So you keep going straight on John Street, and at the lights coming up here, you're going to make a left. And this is Park Road South. So this one goes straight, this lane turns left, and this lane goes right. So you would be in this left turn lane. Now, this white line here is a little behind this white line here. Now, there's a reason for doing that. That is because when buses turn right, they need room. If you're waiting here, then they can hit you. So that is why they push this line back so that the buses can get enough room to make that maneuver. So that is why you have to stop behind this white line. Okay, so pay attention to this. This is very important. And again, when you're waiting to make a left turn, you want to see where exactly you want to turn, where the yellow line is. And the other thing that you want to look for is a speed sign. So if you can't see a speed sign, it's good. If not, then look for a speed sign when you turn. So here, the yellow line is here, as you can see. So there are 3 lanes, so you'll have to go up a little bit and make that turn. Okay, so do not go into the oncoming traffic. Now, after you make the left turn, you're expected to switch to the right lane. Hey, the examiner is not going to tell you to switch to the right lane, but this is something that you must do, and I'm sure your driving instructor has taught you this. Hey, the reason you want to go into the right lane is because the left lane is a passing lane and the right lane is a driving lane. So you always want to be in the driving lane. Now here, I do not see any speed sign, so I'll drive at 50 kilometers per hour. Now, on this road, they could ask you to switch lanes once or twice because, it'll be long before you turn left on another street. I'm going to tell you which one, but be prepared to switch lanes here. So you're going to come across this bridge, and once you go down the bridge, you're going to be making a left turn on Tresane Street. So here it is. You're getting down the bridge. So Tresane Street is the second street after you get off the bridge. So this is the first street. So we're going to go past this. And this is Tresane Street, so you can tell by this sign here. So you make a left here on Tresane Street. Now again, there's no speed sign posted here, as you can see, so you will assume a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. You know, because this is a residential area, I would keep it around 45-ish. And, you know, so neither 40 nor 50. But if there are not many cars around here, try to keep it at 50. So after driving straight on Tresane Street, you're going to make a left at the first stop sign you come across, and that stop sign is for Cubert Street. On Cubert Street, they're going to ask you to do the maneuvers like uphill, downhill parking. That's what they ask for, a G2 test, an emergency stop in a G test. So here you would be asked to do uphill, downhill parking followed by a 3-point turn. So do a 3-point turn here. Now, if you haven't watched the 3-point turn or the hill parking video, then make sure you watch the video. I'm going to put the link here. So you do the 3-point turn and you drive straight on Cubert Street, and then you're going to make a right at the stop sign, which is for Hillside Avenue. Again, as you can see, it's a quiet neighborhood, so you don't have to worry much about the traffic or pedestrians. However, when you make a right turn here, there's a crosswalk here, there's a sidewalk here, there could be pedestrians, so make sure you check your blind spot and then make the safe turn. Again, no speed sign here, so the speed limit would be 50 on this road. So after driving straight for a bit on Hillside Avenue, you make a right turn on Park Road South. So Park Road South is a busy road, so you want to creep up here, up to the sidewalk, look left and right, and then make a safe turn and try to get up to the speed quickly so that you don't impede any cars behind you. So Park Road South, again, I do not see any speed sign here, so I am going to assume 50 kilometers per hour. Here again, they could ask you to switch lanes to the left and right, so be prepared for that. So after driving straight for a bit on Park Road South, you're going to be asked to make a left turn on Gibb Street. So these lights are for Gibb Street, and you want to get into the left turn lane from here where the dotted line begins. You know, don't go too far forward before you get into the left lane. Here, 4 lights tell us that there's going to be an advanced green signal. If there's only 3 lights, so that means you have to wait, you have to yield to the oncoming traffic, so there's not going to be advanced green signal. So after making the left turn, do the same thing again, go back to the right lane so that you don't impede traffic in the passing lane. So you drive at 50 kilometers per hour here because there's no speed sign here. And then you make a right at this street, which is Grenfell Street. As you can see, there's a sign of children playing here. I'm going to keep the speed of 40 here. You know, even though it says 40, let me show it to you. It says 40 begins from here, but after the turn, I'm going to keep it at 40 and drive at 40 kilometers per hour, keeping an eye on people jaywalking or, you know, during the school times, kids trying to cross the road. After that, you're going to make a right at this stop sign, which is for Elmgrove Avenue. Right, so you make a right turn here. Again, it's a 2-way stop sign, so you want to yield to the oncoming traffic before you make that right turn. So make sure you look left and right before you make that right turn. Again, there's a bike lane here, so you'll have to make a little wide right turn. So after driving straight for a bit on Elmgrove Avenue, you're going to come across this intersection. You know, this is the intersection where you made a left turn in the beginning of the test. So you want to stay in the right lane here to go straight. Now, Elmgrove Avenue is going to turn into John Street West. So this is where, you know, you had started the test. So you drive at 50 kilometers per hour on John Street because you did not see any speed sign posted. Now, after driving at 50, you're going to come across this speed sign which says 40 begins. Let me show it to you. So here it is. So it is, it is very close to the drive test center. You can't miss this sign because, from here you can see the bridge starting. So, know that this is where it turns into 40 kilometers per hour. So, after driving for a bit at 40, you're going to make a left turn into the plaza. So the good part here is that it's an intersection with lights. So you make a left turn on a green light. So which is very easy as compared to other drive test centers where you have to yield to the oncoming traffic at a stop sign or no stop sign. So here you are. So you come this way and you go back to the drive test center. So that is the end of the test, and I hope you got some value out of this video. And if you did, my friend, do not forget to smash that like button for me. Hey, this encourages me to make more videos for you. And if there is any other video that you'd like me to make sure you leave a comment in the comment box below. I'm taking every request seriously, so I will come up that video sooner or later. Right now I have a long list of requests made by people. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again with another video.